In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary. In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture.
There is no way that anyone can convince me that the Nephilim.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll shines today. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone. How are you all doing today? So, I was talking to a friend and I say to the friend, "Are you ready for the 3i Atlas?" And she said, "Please don't tell me that's real." She says, "I've been following and hoping folks getting their signals messed up." And I said, "It's not the rapture, but I do believe that it's real." She said, and then I could do a reading on it. Did I do a reading on this already? Does anybody remember? I needed this water so bad. Okay, so something is going to be shifting around October 30th. But before October 30th gets here, it could be that the 3i Atlas is landing October 30th, or it's going to be closest to the sun. I am a little confused, to be honest with you. But it could have some energy issues with us. So let me tell you what I'm feeling and see if it makes sense. I'm feeling a weird kind of calm, but almost like I've been telling my neighbors, it was so calm today. It was so calm. Um, and I'm wondering if energetically it's the calm. It's literally the calm before the storm, right? And is everybody feeling oddly calm? I've been feeling extra sleepy lately. Like I can literally take a nap in the middle of the day and then still go to sleep at night. Within the past week, I've been waking up in the middle of the night. And I leave my bedroom to come in my living room because I do wind up falling asleep, back to sleep in my living room. But then I could get up to go to bed and I don't. I just finish out my sleep in the living room. Right. It is so annoying. Like last night, Noel, I woke up and it said 3:11, but it felt like I had been sleeping for 6 hours. So when it said 3:11, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even question, came out in the living room, turned on the TV, and I was back to sleep within minutes. But normally I just sleep through the night, period. So I have some concerns. that something else is like going on, and what is stopping my sleep patterns. So I don't know if I have the video here, but if I don't post it, I'll look for it before it's up, because one of the people said that whatever happening has something to do with the sun and its solar flares. And we know the solar flares have been acting up and acting out lately. They're saying this 3i Atlas is going to cross the sun. It's already crossed Mars. And apparently, when it crossed Mars, it disappeared. Nobody saw it. So people are saying, oh, it landed on Mars, but nobody really knows. One of the people said that this event is our awakening. And I'm also like wondering if this is a part of Revelation, like like Revelation, like maybe Revelation is more about waking up, being deprogrammed, which I would be totally okay to be deprogrammed. But also, what I'm getting is that deprogramming means every cell in your brain waves wakes up, and that the universe is working against us so that we don't wake up. China shut down talking about the 3i Atlas. America went on strike and told NASA to go on strike too. They're essential workers. Why would you do that? I don't hear anything from CERN and the 3i Atlas, although I think CERN called it in at the last um, solar eclipse. But the powers that be, Switzerland and all them damn people, aren't saying much. So Japan just updated us. Um, and Japan has some updated images that they sent out. And it turns out that it totally looks like a spaceship shipped to Japan. All right, let me play some videos and you all tell me what you think. Is what Japan saw. That's their, oh wait, no, I'm so sorry. That's what they believe is the most recent thing. What this is what Japan.
Well, got a 3i Atlas update for you. Evidently, the Japanese have leaked a photo of what they're saying is 3i Atlas. And here it is, right here. And when you take a look at it, it absolutely looks like a cigar-shaped type of strange UFO with lights and windows in it. Also, they're saying that it has now moved from Mars and is hiding behind the sun, and it's doing this weird thing where it's blinking or using wormholes, and that if it wanted to, it could be at Earth right now. But I got to call a little bit of fiduciary on this, because the other photos I was sent of this 3i Atlas made it look like an Imperial Star Destroyer, like an arrowhead of some site. So I don't know what they're talking about with this cigar-shaped thing. But to add to the mystery, some people even told me that it was in the shape of an arrowhead, and now that it's broken off into 7 other, larger little 1-mile pieces. Either way, it's about to make for an interesting November, but you know how we do around here. Get in the comments, let me know what you think's going on with this fiduciary.
that was the other thing. They said that it's broken off into even pieces. So, I don't know.
Imagine this. A colossal object from beyond our solar system has arrived, and it's doing things that simply defy everything we know about space. It's not a comet, it's not an asteroid, it's 3iAtlas, and it's leaving NASA completely speechless. But here's the kicker, it's not just passing through, it's watching us. And that, my friends, has shaken the very foundation of our understanding. In 2025, astronomers were stunned when 3iAtlas entered our solar system with laser-like precision. Unlike other space visitors that stumble through space, this one appeared to be on a mission. Its trajectory, practically flawless. Its maneuvers, surgical. It didn't just drift through our asteroid belt. It carved its way through with the kind of intelligence we're still struggling to comprehend. Was it simply passing by? Or was it here to observe? Or worse, to report? When NASA turned the James Webb Space Telescope toward this interstellar marvel, the results were nothing short of unsettling. The object emitted rhythmic, engineered heat pulses every 7 seconds, something no natural object has ever done. Even more bizarre, a low-frequency electromagnetic pulse, mimicking a pulsar, was detected emanating from within 3iAtlas. But there's no internal energy source, no magnetic field, nothing that should have been able to produce this signal. The only explanation? Intelligent control. Now get this. Just when we thought we had it all figured out, 3iAtlas made a sudden, unexpected course shift. Like a chess piece moving on its own, responding to an unseen force. And here's the most chilling part. The object is broadcasting mathematical patterns, signals that go beyond anything we can explain. Fibonacci sequences, prime numbers. These aren't just random bursts, they mean something. Could this be a form of interstellar communication? Or worse, an active surveillance mission? NASA is scrambling to understand if this is a high-tech alien probe, or something even more terrifying. As 3iAtlas nears Earth, the implications are mind-blowing. Is it simply an observer, or is it here to unlock secrets buried beneath our very feet? We're not dealing with a comet. We're not even dealing with a typical asteroid. 3iAtlas is something far more advanced. And its next move? Well, it might change everything we thought we knew.
Please tell me all of you have seen the new released photos of 3iAtlas and the other spaceships that are currently right above. Not to mention the mothership that's parked right beside the moon and all little spaceships that are just flying around. Please tell me you've seen all of those, because I've kind of jumped off of alien talk for a little bit because of rapture talk taking over. But the new photos that have been released of 3iAtlas. Now, mind you, you know there's a lot of people out there putting random shit on the internet. So there are some funny ones that are not real. But the ones that right here and right here and right here confirmed to be real, you have to see those. But the one that's around the moon, and its little spaceship friends that are just circling around, just like monitoring things and coming to Earth and going back, you guys have to see it. It is literally fantastic. We are getting past rapture talk. Let's move past that. We're back to the aliens, because that is the one thing that is true.
Right now, as you listen to this, something is hiding almost directly behind the sun. Tomorrow, October 21st, 2025, 3iAtlas will reach solar conjunction, positioning itself exactly on the opposite side of our star from Earth. For over a week after that, we cannot see it. We cannot track it, and according to Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, this timing might not be coincidental at all. Because 9 days from now, on October 29th, this 5-kilometer wide object will reach perihelion, the closest point to the Sun, receiving 33 gigawatts of power onto its surface. The same moment astronauts use for gravity assist maneuvers. The same moment a spacecraft would fire its engines for maximum efficiency, and we will not be watching. On October 13th, just 7 days ago, researcher David Sereda reported something that should not be possible. Light pulses, not random fluctuations, not natural brightness variations. A pattern, 5 flashes, then 8, then 13. The Fibonacci sequence broadcast from an object travelling at 200,000 kilometers per hour through our solar system. The same day, 108 years to the date, that 70,000 witnesses in Fatima, Portugal reported seeing the sun dance in the sky. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory went offline. The HiRISA imaging system that was supposed to capture the highest resolution images ever taken of 3iAtlas during its Mars flyby, those images are still being withheld, and in 65 days on Christmas morning, this object will reach a geometric alignment with Earth that matches the angle of the Great Pyramid of Giza. You're not hearing speculation. You're hearing documented measurements, verified trajectories, and timing so precise that the probability of coincidence has been calculated at less than 1%. 8 anomalies, 8 violations of everything we thought we knew about interstellar objects. And today, right now, while 3iAtlas moves toward its hiding place behind our sun, we are going to walk through each one. Before we go further, if this is already sending chills down your spine, do me a favour and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Tell me in the comments where you are listening from, what time it is there, and honestly, do you think we are being visited right now? And if you want to help our community grow, share this on X, Facebook, Reddit, or send it to someone who needs to hear this. Thank you for always supporting our community. The Fibonacci Message, October 13th, 2025. 8 days ago, on October 13th, David Sereda was monitoring 3iAtlas through multiple observation channels when he detected what he describes as structured light emissions. Not the gradual brightening and dimming you would expect from a rotating comet, not the chaotic fluctuations of outgassing, a sequence. 5 pulses of increased luminosity, then 8, then 13. The pattern repeated. Sereda, who has worked with MIT physicist Bogdan Maglich on nuclear fusion research, immediately recognized what he was seeing. The Fibonacci sequence. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. Each number the sum of the two before it, a mathematical pattern that appears throughout nature, from the spiral of nautilus shells to the arrangement of sunflower seeds, to the structure of galaxies themselves. The pattern that generates the golden ratio, phi 1.618, the proportion that seems to be woven into the fabric of reality itself. Now, here is where this gets strange in a way that makes your skin prickle. October 13th, 2025 marks exactly 108 years since the miracle of the sun at Fatima, Portugal. On October 13th, 1917, an estimated 70,000 people gathered in a field after 3 shepherd children claimed that the Virgin Mary had told them a miracle would occur on that specific date. Witnesses, including skeptics and journalists, reported seeing the sun appear to dance, spin and plunge toward Earth before returning to its normal position. The event lasted approximately 10 minutes. Secular newspapers covered it. Photographs exist of the crowd staring at the sky, many on their knees. Whatever happened that day, something was witnessed by tens of thousands of people simultaneously.
Now, we have just received a new update from European Space Agency where they have now shared the first ever close-up image of the 3iAtlas, which is said to be this massive mothership that's heading towards Earth, and supposedly it's going to get close to Earth exactly on 29th October 2025. Now, European Space Agency has just shared some new footage where this is basically what they've been sharing so far. And it's a massive mothership-like structure where in between there is just this one spot from which there is a massive light that's emitting out. Now, on October 3rd, this object literally flew extremely close to the planet Mars. And according to the European Space Agency, they've actually revealed this new photo, which is captured by the Mars rover, which they claim is a robot that just keeps driving around in the planet Mars. And as soon as this object got close to Mars, it ended up clicking a picture, and this is basically what it looks like. Now, as you can see, this whole thing has a cylindrical shape, and it's very, very massive in size compared to what they were were expecting before. They said that it was going to be as big as a Manhattan city size, but now they've just said that it's probably 1,000 times bigger than what they have previously expected. And the fun part is that this whole object, it only emits light from this particular spot for whatever reason, as though it's some sort of an engine that has an exit combustion, which almost makes the Harvard scientists believe that this could not just be some sort of a random comet, whereas they now...
We are in danger, says Elon Musk. He says we're all going to be dead by 2026. So this is meant to be the AI Atlas close-up. Brother, is that a dinosaur? Elon Musk, he says this could be the first contact with humans. I don't know about all that, but I know something's going on. But Bill Nye, he issues a serious warning himself. He says the comet has changed course. It's now heading towards Mars. Oh, you son of a conehead, just listen to what they're saying. Scientists fear that the 7-mile object that is racing to Earth with unknown intentions should be arriving in November. So let me see if I got this straight. You're trying to tell me at this time next month, the world is going to be taken over by aliens? Well, let me tell you this. Anyhow, you're wrong. Anyhow. I don't want to hear anything come out of your mouth again. I don't want to hear nobody tell me anything from the media, the news. I don't want to hear nothing. If I don't see aliens next month, oh, I got your ass.
Right now, at this very moment, we're facing a situation that NASA didn't prepare us for. The interstellar visitor we've been tracking for months, the object we call 3iAtlas, has disappeared. Not gradually fading from view as it journeyed away from our sun, but vanished abruptly from our detection systems in a way that violates every principle we understand about orbital mechanics. And what makes this profoundly unsettling is that it disappeared precisely when we predicted it would do something extraordinary. Let me explain what's happening here, because the implications reach far beyond simple astronomical curiosity. When 3iAtlas first entered our detection range earlier this year, astronomers worldwide celebrated. Here was our third confirmed interstellar visitor, an opportunity to study an object from beyond our solar system with instruments far more sophisticated than those available during Oumuamua's brief passage in 2017. We tracked it meticulously as it raced toward the sun at speeds exceeding 200,000 kilometers per hour. We measured its bizarre deceleration, documented its impossible trajectory alignment with our solar system's ecliptic plane, and analyzed its anomalous hollow structure that defied conventional comet physics. Everything proceeded according to expectation until October 29, 2025. That was the date 3iAtlas reached perihelion, its closest approach to our sun at approximately 1.36 astronomical units. For context, that places it just inside Mars's orbital path, subjecting it to maximum solar radiation and gravitational influence. This represented the critical test we'd been anticipating for months. Natural comets typically fragment catastrophically under such thermal assault, or they develop spectacular tails as volatile materials sublimate explosively into space. We positioned every available instrument to observe what would happen. But here's where the story takes its disturbing turn. As 3iAtlas swung behind the sun from Earth's perspective, entering that predicted observation gap we knew would last several weeks, something changed. When the geometry finally allowed our telescopes to track the region where it should have emerged on the far side, continuing along its calculated trajectory, the object simply wasn't there. Multiple observatories confirmed the absence. The James Webb Space Telescope found nothing. Ground-based radar arrays detected no signal. The European Space Agency's tracking systems reported empty space where 33 billion tons of matter should have been traveling at precisely calculated velocities. Now, before we descend into speculation, let's examine the mundane explanations first, because that's what rigorous science...
Wow.
You guys got real quiet. And I could tell by the numbers for tonight that maybe people really don't know what's happening because the numbers are low for tonight. So I'm going to say this: who's ever listening and who's ever watching, maybe you're the ones that are going to be saved. My prayer is that others will listen after the fact and this video will grow for your benefit. Um, but what do you all think? What do you think is happening? Because y'all are very, very quiet tonight. As so am I. Like, I'm a little speechless. That's why I'm gonna do a reading on it. Um, Maybe it's a rapture thing, but we're kind of getting physical proof. And the reason why I think it's more than they're saying is because all the major countries are not saying enough. All the major countries are not saying enough. You okay? It's all these patches that I see. All right, get down. Don't try it. Which is why I'm going to do a psychic reading on it to try and maybe figure out what the hell's going on. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We will never have full disclosure. This is true, but something's going to show up. Something could show up. And I mean, here's the thing that I think I'm trying to say. They told us during COVID that the aliens were here. What if the only time to catch the attention of world leaders was during COVID? What if they said, you better tell your people because we will be there on October 30th, 2025. You better warn your people. Because I'm wondering why they're getting such a specific date as August 30th, 2025. Like, what is that? So, if it's not August 30th, that day, I feel like it's going to be a November event. I also believe that it's probably an awakening. I believe that we're all going to wake up. But I also believe that some of us that are not ready to hear this and understand it, particularly the MAGAs, are going to put themselves into shock and are going, I think you're going to get a lot of people screaming because I think whatever this is, it's going to be painful. I think if it has something to do with the sun, I think the sun is going to burn the fuck out of people that day. I don't know where anybody plans to be on October 30th, or I think by the time one event occurs, I don't think it's going to be one thing. I think it's going to be a series of things. But I think our energetic cells in our body will awaken. But if it awakens, I don't think it's going to be not painful. I think it has to be painful. So I'm wondering if headaches are going to be a big deal. Has anybody been experiencing headaches? I know I've been experiencing headaches. I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. I was not going to do these cards. I was going to choose another set of cards. Let me see what I could read from these cards, but I have another set of cards I think I'm going to read from. I've been following news on it, says Margaret. since it was discovered. Initially, scientists were saying it's headed to Mars. I never believed it. I always knew it was headed to Earth. Wow. All right. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about 3iAtlas. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. 3iAtlas is your creation, Father God. Please allow me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Miss Shanna says, hey, everyone. And Mucin, wondering if that's what I'm going through. Migraine frequent than usual and can't sleep. Hold on. Um, hold on. Um, yes, as of the last few days, I'm not sleeping. I'm not even looking forward to sleeping. And I just go to bed, and I do go to sleep because my body is tired, but my mind and my body aren't really on the same page. Um, and yesterday I went to sleep at 12 and I woke up at 3:11. Maybe we should start recording the times that we wake up, guys. Because by the way, this is no longer about the witching hour, waking up between 3 and 5. That's not what it's about. I think waking up has everything to do with energy and our bodies preparing for something different to come through. I know my cat is acting different. My cat has been hiding out in the bedroom all day. And I'm like, are you punishing yourself? What is happening? And then I don't know, Lord. I don't know. All right, let's read. Shalom, Sis Tracy. Shalom. First time in your chat. Oh, welcome. I've been exceptionally tired. Yes, with a similar sleep pattern as yours. I appreciate your channel. Yeah, thank you. I feel like I could save some people, but it'll be a handful of people. So, those that are here or those that listen to it later, I don't know what I'm saying to you all. I just know that, hey, bitch, bitch, stop it. Stop. Man, All right. I've been having headaches. I never do normally. Wow. Seashell says three supports or three aspects of strength or awareness helping to hold things up. Wow. So thank you, Seashells. So let's get through this together. One, awareness. Two, awareness of others. Three, awareness of your planet. Let me see something. I did have, before I read the, hold on, guys. Talking to my friend Jason, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Love me some Jason. Let me see. See. Maybe. All right. No, 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 no. What's happening to you? The fuck are you doing? I'm telling you, the cat's acting weird or your animal's acting weird. I love this, seashells. One, awareness of self, the inner eye. Two, awareness of others. Three, awareness of the planet. Margaret says there are two other comets approaching us. R2 Swan and Lemon are the designations. Swan is much larger than 3i, plus traveling here at a rate even faster. All speeds are defying physics. Uh, oh, uh, it's defying physics to the level that we know. It's not defying physics clearly, because we're limited in what our potential of physics means. Because other space entities have far greater capability. So that's when you come from an egotistical planet that's like, oh, it defies. It's like, yo, it defies yours. Like, that is so egotistical of humans. And not you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying even how they're explaining it. Hi, Ashaman. Hello, soul family. Oh, I love that. 3i, says Margaret, has been sending transmissions, but they won't release the sound or the frequencies. Well, I did hear that the frequencies is at a low frequency, like the Schumann resonance for Earth is at a low frequency of 7.83, and it is resonating at Earth's frequency. Oh, yeah, I'm planning on making a read when I'm ready. Let me see.
already did, and he did a way better job at explaining it and about what could potentially happen. So
Okay, so I didn't send this one over, but let's take a look at another video so that you could understand maybe from a different perspective of somebody else.
a video about this cosmic event that's coming up, but I found someone else who already did, and he did a way better job at explaining it than me and about what could potentially happen. So take a look, just saying.
This is gonna sound insane, but you need you to go with me on this because the math checks out. On October 30th, 2025, 6.2 billion people are going to experience a cosmic consciousness shift simultaneously, and I can prove it with simple math. First, you need to know about the Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, 7.83 hertz. That's the frequency that the Earth vibrates at. Here's the crazy part. When you are in a deep meditative state, your brain literally syncs with 7.83 hertz. We are literally synced to the Earth's frequencies. But on October 30th, something unprecedented is about to happen. 3 massive events are converging. Number 1, the sun is at its solar maximum, the most active it's been in 20 years. Solar flares, magnetic pole reversals, the works. Number 2, an interstellar object called 3iAtlast reaches its closest point to the sun that exact day. We're talking about a city-sized object from another star system. And number 3, the Earth's magnetic field is at its absolute weakest point in the cycle. Here's where the math gets wild. When these 3 things hit at once, the Earth's frequency of 7.3 hertz could be amplified 10 times or more. So instead of 7.83 hertz, you're looking at 78 hertz hitting your brain. Your brain will have no choice but to sync up. That's just how basic entrainment works. It's neuroscience. Here's the math that'll blow your mind. Research shows that you need a square root of 1% of the population to create global change. For 8 billion people, that's 90,000 minds synchronizing at the same time. But with this electromagnetic disruption, we're looking at 2 billion people syncing up simultaneously. That's 22,000 times what we need for critical mass. The mathematics of consciousness says that this will create a global field effect. Your normal consciousness operates at about a 20 hertz normal bandwidth. That's your everyday beta brainwaves. But when Earth's frequency explodes, your brain goes to 100 hertz bandwidth or more. That means you'll access gamma waves, 40 hertz to 100 hertz, which is the frequency associated with higher consciousness, enlightenment, and even psychic abilities. So let's break down the numbers. 6.2 billion people, that's 76% of humanity, will be affected by this electromagnetic shift. Of those, about 365 million have natural electromagnetic sensitivities like me. And roughly 43 million people are predicted to achieve a genuine transcendent state during the peak hours. This isn't woo-woo stuff. This is just math based on electromagnetic fields affecting human consciousness. The peak moment happens exactly at 11:44 a.m. Universal Time on October 30th, 2025. That's when the interstellar object reaches its closest point to the sun, but the effects will build for hours before and hours after. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Universal Time, you're looking at 12 hours of peak electromagnetic disruption. Fair warning, technology is going to have a bad day. GPS systems could be down for 12 plus hours. Power grids will be super stressed. Communication networks will be disrupted. But here's the trade-off. While technology fails, human consciousness soars. It's almost as if the universe is telling us to disconnect from our devices and reconnect with each other and our inner awareness. So how do you prepare for this? Start meditating daily. Even just 10 minutes will help entrain your brain and adapt to frequency changes. Spend time in nature. It helps ground your electromagnetic system. Stock up on essentials in case technology fails for the day. And most importantly, tell people about this. The more people who are prepared, the smoother the transition will be. Look, I know this sounds crazy, but the mathematics don't lie. 3 massive cosmic events converging on one day, affecting Earth's magnetic fields in a way we've never seen. If even half of what the math predicts will happens, October 30th, 2025 will be the day humanity remembers as the day that we evolved. Not gradually over millennia, but together, consciously in a single day. We have 45 days to prepare for the most significant consciousness event in human history. Share this with everyone you know. Start your preparations now, because ready or not, October 30th, 11:44 a.m., 6.2 billion minds are going to sync up for the first time ever. And the mathematics says you'll never be the same. So like, comment, share, and as always, follow for more mind-bending content.
His name is Brett Casper Official, if you guys want to follow him on a daily basis. But my question is, there was a movie, one of my favorite movies, Children of the Dam, where the whole town fell asleep because of some planetary stuff. And everybody in that town gave birth. And it didn't matter if the woman was 90 or if the child was 10. Everybody gave birth. And they gave birth to some extraordinary children. So my question is, what the hell's going to go on? Now, I already prayed over it. Let me see what I could see. Let's lower the stage. The first thing I'm getting is that they are dying to get here. They are so happy at getting here, and they worked very hard for this stage. I do feel like there is a leader. I do feel like they are interested in our children, probably because they're the least corrupt, but they are interested in our children. Many people could wind up getting sick that day, or days leading up to it, and then days afterwards. But having health issues is going to be part of the extraordinary changes that will go on in our cells. This I'm getting is time is up. Time is up. I do want to warn you that everything on earth will also change. So while you think humans are going to be affected, your fruits, your vegetables, and your water are going to get somehow contaminated and actually may not be edible. But new types of fruit and vegetables will emerge. It's People will be more generous in giving to one another once they see how vulnerable their population that they live in will be. So there will be like people assisting the elderly, bringing them in their house, giving them water, giving them food. There will also be a lot of nurturing that is going to come through, and protection of children. Now, I don't know what that means, because I know they're interested in the children, but it also could be, this card could be them showing interest in the children. So the female population may show interest in the children. Many people cannot survive this, but more because either they didn't listen or they didn't know to take shelter. All right. If electronics are not going to work, then maybe your air conditioners won't work either. So it's going to me, I could be wrong, which I don't mind being wrong here, but it may feel like the sun is sitting on us. Some people are going to get angry that day or leading up to that day. If you wind up in a place or an event or at your home where someone is losing their mind, literally, please leave. Just leave. Just try to remember that what is happening is that people may become out of their mind because everything in their cells are breaking apart. which makes their mind go crazy. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, why? I feel like after this, there could be fertility issues. There's going to be something. There's going to be fertility issues, guys. So, um, there has to be a readjustment of birthing. There has to be something, I don't know why, but something about birthing is going to decrease dramatically. It's almost like they have to bring it down to zero. It's almost like, wow. It's almost like, oh, this is so crazy. They're going to bring the birthing rate to zero. But it's almost like they have to. They have to bring it to zero. But all is not lost. I promise you. Birthing will begin again. It will be slow, but it will happen. But with this molecular cellular change, even the birthing process will not be able to withstand this energy change. So, and then I'm getting the death card, and the death is major transformation. Um, Everything has to change, and there's no question about why this is happening. Why this is happening. Why, God? Why is this happening? Why, why? Here's what I'm getting, y'all. What I'm getting is that this isn't the first time that it's happening, that there's been places throughout the world that have had isolated instances where this structural change has happened before. That means whole towns have been compromised. This is the first time it's happening on the largest scale ever. But it's major transformation, necessary and profound change, the end of a cycle, entering on a new way of life, death of the old self. So everything in my molecular cellular structure will get augmented, will have to change. Now, whether or not my body will receive it is two different things. So, for some, your body cannot receive it. You will be overwhelmed. You can't handle it. And you may not survive. For others, they will go completely mad. And again, you can't stop people from going mad. It's just part of um, how they're feeling the change. Um, I think some people would go to sleep and then some people won't wake up. To be honest with you guys, this feels like the rapture. I think we don't understand what the rapture means, but this feels like the rapture. Wasn't there something, I don't know if it's in the Bible, where it's like two people will be sleeping, one has to go and the other stays, but I don't think it's in a form of disappearing. I think it's in a form of um, whether or not the body can handle the energy change. There's a rebirth associated as a final outcome. There's a rebirth, transition, cleansing, purging. They're coming to strip away what's been worthless. They're also coming to liberate us, but by purgation. You will grieve. You will grieve your lifestyle. It will not be the same. It's inevitable endings. It's spiritual regeneration. Major changes are about to take place. Transformation on the change has to happen. It's a structural, life altering change. What they are asking of you, especially maggots, and I don't know why I'm picking on them, but I'm trying to save you. They are asking you to change your attitude because your attitudes can't go into the new world. If you think you can't change, then a loss is possible and loss of life is possible. So, I'm also talking to people that don't like the gays. I'm talking to people that think it's okay to hurt children. I think the change is here because of the children, because they keep compromising the most vulnerable part of our population. Everything has to end and everything corrupt has to be challenged and broken down and burnt to the ground. And unless we see it in a physical eye view, eye leveling view, people won't change. That's what I'm getting. They have given us chance after chance after chance. So they have to do what they have to do. They have been ordered to do this, and they've also given us time, at least our leaders, time to fix it. But they also understand that if we don't have leadership that directs us to be better people, here this bitch goes again. I'm telling you, this is the way she's been acting lately. I don't know what's going on. Um, if we don't get people, our leaders, to help their population, we are going to have to suffer. And every single culture has had some horrific things happening in their culture, except the Native Americans. I have to tell you, they're telling me the Native Americans is the one culture that has not hurt each other, themselves, or their women. That's what they're telling me. The Native American culture. So, with all that being said, I guess it's a 1 day event, but I'm not really getting that it's a 1 day event. But I do get, I don't know how this is going to happen because I think that's why I'm questioning the validity of all of this, except for that movie. What was the name of that Obama movie? Let me get over here because I can't even see y'all. What's this bitch here? Why she's interrupting me. I think she might be a psychic cat. I think she's trying to tell me something, but I haven't been able to tap into her yet. But as of lately, she's been sitting in my readings, and she's only sat in 2 readings where it was aggressive. And the last reading I had before coming live, she sat on it. And I was telling her, I was like, oh, I think she's been trying to tell me something. So I think she's trying to become my psychic cat. I don't know. All right. All right, you guys can see me. That's for sure. Trying to become my psychic cat. Oh, Nisha. Leave the world behind. So my question is, if it's a 1 day event, right? And all the world leaders know that this could be a world 1 day event. What do the planes do? If no one is warning the whole world that an event is coming through, what do the planes do? Is that why Obama initiated this movie to let us know that the planes are going to be falling out the sky? Because if we're going to have technical issues, you think it's about your little phone? Every plane works off a satellite and GPS. Are they going to fall out of the sky? Like, what is going to happen? The earth itself is rebalancing, says Seashells. I can't put it on because of my cat. This imbalance between mind and heart, technology and nature is being corrected. The birds begin to fall from the sky, like you stated in previous readings. Yeah, I remember reading Revelations, and I remember thinking, because I read Revelations during COVID, and I remember thinking COVID was the beginning in terms of a world event. COVID was the beginning. So why wouldn't there be another world event? And I think during COVID is when these aliens were trying to tell our leaders, we're going to fuck Earth up because you leaders are disgusting. I think they know what's about to come down, and they either one, don't believe it, or two, decided to say fuck the aliens. That includes China. What I can tell you, I'm going to give Japan a little credit because Japan had the worst history ever. Japan at one point used to be evil, but Japan marketed themselves to be so much better. So some cultures might survive this, and Japan might be one of them. All right. Because they went above and beyond to teach their people how to be better human beings. That's why many sensitives, which is what we are, Seashell says, feels the energy intense. It's the vibration of healing and realignment. So I do want to say COVID was the rehearsal. Thank you, Nisha, and preparing us for the real show time. Why they prophesied by the children Fatima. So I think I get the connection between the children of Fatima and this event. The children of Fatima was told by the ghost, the spirit of Mother Mary, of three events. Accordingly, two events have come true. The last event, the Pope at the time, I believe the Pope at the time, refused to have the third event be publicized. So I think the children of Fatima came to change the world, came to warn us. Two of them passed, and one lived out as a nun until her old age, and she never was allowed to reveal what the third part said. But the Vatican knows. Oh, yeah, this fucking cat. Um, excuse me. No, no, don't get in an attitude. The people are trying to. Hello, kitty cat. The, eh, eh, eh. No, 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 no. The people need to. Oh, don't you snare at me. The people can't hear me. You are not allowed to have attitude. I have got to talk to the peoples. This is bullshit. Let me take a picture of this bullshit. Because this is bullshit. Look at this. This is bullshit. Hey, hey, don't give me attitude, Miss Thing. I must talk to the people about aliens. Can I please talk to them? I'm gonna move you. I have to. I don't know what you're trying to help, but you're not helping. Oh my God. I hate to move her, but I have to. Okay. All right. I'm going to move her, but this bitch is not going to be happy. Eh, eh, eh. I have to move you. Oh my God. I have to move you. All right. Here we go. Here we go, bitch. Watch it. I'm the mama. I'm the mama. Oh, ridiculousness. Just ridiculousness. The attitude. The attitude. I gotta talk to the peoples. I think she's trying to tell y'all something. I really do. I think she's trying to say Tracy's right. Listen to her. I don't know. All right. Anywho, that bitch is mad. All right. Let's see. That bitch is very mad. She's like, bitch. I'm like, bitch. If you want to talk, kitty, I'll listen. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh, wait. That's the other thing, guys. You're going to see odd shit with animals. That's the other thing. You are going to see some odd shit with animals. Let me see something. Let's do it again. Oh, here she is. So I also want to tell you all to clean out your phones in your storage and put things away because things are not going to be working, and it may not be working for a while. May not be working for a while, y'all. So eh eh I have to move you. The sound was down. I have to move you. All right, here we go. Here we go, bitch. D- Watch it. I'm the mama. I the mama. Oh, ridiculousness. Just ridiculousness. The attitude. The attitude. I gotta talk to the peoples. I think she's trying to tell y'all something. Noel says, let me see if I can find you. My computer's acting crazy too. God damn it. Uh, my computer's acting crazy right now since the cat got on it. God damn it. And this isn't a touch computer, so I've got to fix the screen. Kitty cat, get on my nerves. Oh my God, my computer's acting up, guys. Damn it. Damn it to Betsy. This damn cat. All right, let's see. Oh, there it is now. Come on, work with me. No, it's not working. I can get it, but so far, work with me. Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Noel says my phone is already acting crazy. I had to delete like 12,000 photos from my laptop. Exactly. Seashell says cats are often seen as guardians who absorb and neutralize scattered energy. Sitting on the cards could mean she's grounding the reading. She was sitting on the computer, and this is the second time she's been sitting on my computer. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Kenneth. Humanity is being reminded to cooperate for the planet and use knowledge wisely. The cat is the alien. Damn cat. Awareness of consequences, warnings about moral choices affecting the world, sometimes interpreted as collective karma or spiritual imbalance. You know, remember I did a reading that said Trump was absolutely chosen by God. But what if he was chosen by God to be exactly the worst part? Uh, remember, I don't know where these cards went anymore. Remember, or at least I've been talking to people privately, and everybody remembers the first time Trump got in 2 years before his election, like whites and blacks were finally getting along, and it was such a beautiful thing. And I think that was before COVID, right? And then as he was campaigning, I saw whites like hating me, hating my grandson. I saw the difference. And I remember saying, what's happening? Like, people used to be so nice, but they're not nice anymore. But that's because energetically they were in love with the fact that they did not have to pretend. And I think Trump brought out all that phoniness. I feel like God was saying, be who you are. Let people see who you are, but you ain't surviving. Like, I think God is giving people chances and people are failing. Now, that goes for races, that goes for people that hate transgender, that goes for people that affect children, that got photos of children on their phones. Um, especially, they're telling me, especially the children. They're coming down to save the children. And I also think these ancestor babies, the alphas and the betas, and the ones just before that, which I'm not sure who they are, the ones before that. Um, but I'm going to have to stop at the ones before that, um, and then trickle on down to the beta babies, but they're all ancestor babies. And most of these ancestor babies, they don't even cooperate in school. They're always telling the teachers how fly they can, go and take a kite to get there. Like these ancestor babies, they ain't for the shits. And they have parents that believe in the mark of the disciplined child. But these kids are like, y'all want me to be disciplined, and I can tell that this teacher is corrupt. My spidey senses tell me I don't have to respect this teacher because this teacher is doing something disgusting, acting like these kids can sense it. If anybody wants a reading with me, thank you, Vid Game Chicks. 213-458-7408. And please contact me on WhatsApp. All right. Nisha says the mask slipped and folks didn't realize it was meant to elevate versus live in your hateful, despicable truth. Thank you. Magic Mermaid says the cat's from outer space, Tracy. Be who you are for your pride. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Noel. That's what's so crazy. We're not on an outwardly hate. We were not an outwardly hateful country before him. I believe that is true, but I also believe that there were still things that were being done and that were being hidden. Like, I'll give you a good example, Noel. Like, when someone has an abortion, what happens to the fetus? What happens to the, do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing with those things? Because they're not throwing them in the garbage, they're using research. I guarantee it. So it's kind of like, and what kind of research are you doing? And then I found out recently that scientists have figured out that the melanin skin can produce electricity. Is that why all of our children keep missing? All of them? All the time? I read the other day where India, Italy, UK, I think South Africa in particular, has the most children, missing children. And they were like listing them one by one. And that America, like India might have 10,000, another country, Italy, where the Vatican is, has like 8,000, another country might have 4,000. And every time it kept growing, I was like, how? The UK might have 100,000. I'm like, 100,000 missing children? Are you kidding me? Guess how much the US has? The number one country, 430,000 missing children. I mean, I would say to the aliens at this stage, please come. Please come, because no one is giving these children the opportunity to be the best president ever. These children can't even get past 10. And as of lately, I heard, I'm connecting all the dots with you all right now. I heard that they've done all this research on melanin. Now, they lied to us and said, oh, we can get melanin from elsewhere. Then why are so many Black children missing if you can get it elsewhere? That it turns out, which we know, that the melanin in us is not only magical, it's fucking real. And they need to find a way to get the melanin and then outsource it properly so that they can survive, because the fucking heat is coming. Well, the fucking heat is coming October 30th. Who's going to survive? I have to tell you, I don't know. I'm wondering if we're all going to pass out all at the same time. Are we all, that's one, or are we all going to be like, are we going to be like glitching? I don't know. But how long will it last? Because if I'm glitching for 12 hours, then I'm going to die. I already know your body can't shake that much and not live. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, y'all. I would say this. I would say if you've lived a good life, be proud of yourself. I would also say don't be delusional. If you have done shit that has compromised your death, I would say ask for forgiveness to your God, to my God, to any fucking God out there. Ask for forgiveness, because I'll tell you something. A sincere, my God, I am going through my whole history and I am sorry. Did I tell you that happened to me? I was living in California, and I thought of a little girl whose feelings I hurt. And I said, God, I wish I could find her, because at this time Facebook was the only thing. And I said, I wish I could find her, and I wish I could say I'm sorry. And God said, just say it to me. And I was like, oh, that's so silly. God, we have Facebook down here. I want to be able to find her, because I'm trying to tell God, we have technology, in case you didn't know it. Help me to find her via technology, because that's what I wanted. And God was so nice. He was like, just say sorry to me. And I was like, oh my God, you don't listen. And then I got it for like the third time. And he was so nice. This was God. He was so nice. He's like, just say it to me. And I was like, really? All I have to do is say it to you and it'll get to her? No, that's not what God meant. God meant if you say it to me, you get to live. But I didn't know that at the time, right? So I thought about it in a moment and I said, God, I am so sorry. I was young. I was like 10 years old, but it bothered me, right? I was like, I was young. I didn't mean to be racist. I can't imagine being that person ever again. I do feel like I learned from that lesson. And when I say racist, she was a blonde Puerto Rican, and I thought she was white. And I grew up with racist parents that seriously hated white people. So in my household, it was always, I hate white people, I hate white people, I hate white people. I didn't know that that wasn't technically normal, I guess. And so when I had the opportunity to act like my parents on a camping trip for 2 weeks, man, I wailed on this little girl. And then I had people busting in, little 10-year-olds busting in my cabin. They were like, "Why are you treating her like that?" And I was like, "I hate white people." And they were like, "Tracy, she's Puerto Rican." That was the first time I realized how ugly I was. And I never wanted to be that ugly. And I will be on a mission to stop everyone else's ugly. So when you see me yelling and screaming to white people, I'm screaming at the ugly ones. I'm not doing it to be racist. I'm like, you motherfucking people are ugly. Stop, bitches. Stop, maggots. But I vowed never to be that racist again, where I literally will hurt someone with my mouth. Anywho, when I was done apologizing to God, sincerely with everything I had, God said to me, "Do you want to know what else you've done?" And I said, "Yes." And I lay down, and in my mind's eye, He showed me a picture of every mean motherfucking thing I have done. And by the time God was finished with me, with my story, I was in tears. I was in tears. Turns out I was not the nicest person. Turns out I may not still be the nicest person to some people. So I might have to go do this review again. I might have to recry again. October 30th might be the day we're all in tears. We all might get the book review. All right, just telling you my story. That's real surrender. Yeah, thank you. The gatekeepers are liars, and liars are gatekeepers. And the leaders of the world are gatekeeping. And that's why this 3i Atlas is here. What? 2024 price of melanin is $750 a gram? The internet has been glitching. What a number. Hard to digest. Almost 500,000. That's insane. Sorry, I was joking. I thought you might know that song. What song? Call me for your own personal reading, guys. I'm still open to do business. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. All right. I've done my job here. We're good. I'm about to lose my battery. I'm about to lose my mind. Where's my shit? Oh, do I have to get up anyway? I thought, oh, here it is. I think that's one of the reasons why I am so turned off by dating. Seriously. Because if this motherfucking world is gonna end, I'm not sitting next to a nigga. It's not happening. And I'm dead ass serious. If it's gonna end, I don't want no one here. I don't want no coward motherfucker next to me. I'll be alone. I'm not going in the afterlife with nobody. They go, Tracy, I'm scared. Oh no, I will commit murder in the afterlife. Yep. All right. Let's pick a card. Let's flash it. Honey. Oh, I thought the cat was coming back again. Lord have mercy. Me too, says Shira. Me too. Call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Thank you, Vid Game Chicks. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Noel. I appreciate you too. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Right side up, priest. facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. These aliens are coming to gather up the spiritual beings that fit their ideology. Is it you? Listen, it may not be me either. I'm not confident, but I know one thing. I use my channel for the greater good. So if I don't survive this, at least I will be in heaven, having to answer to God for my good things. Because I got a list prepared. I'm be like, no, 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 God, no, no, don't talk. Let me talk. No, I'm kidding. I would never do it. Priest defined by ritual of ordination, the official capacity to facilitate spiritual vows, commitments to divine authority, serves as spiritual channel of divine energy. That's what these aliens are coming to do. Recalibrate our spirituality. Must represent the teachings through personal example. Look for a lifetime commitment of serving others by facilitating spiritual essence, spiritual rituals, spiritual, and the word spiritual is such a big word, but I don't know, nurses could be a part of this as long as you didn't commit murder during doctors, as long as you didn't steal babies' bodies. Like, so many people service others. So there's a survival rate. Seashell says, that's a card for you. I don't know. I would love to think that I'm going to be there. I don't know, sweetie. But I thank you for saying that. I hope they're benevolent because I gladly leave the earth and go with them. And I thought about that. I thought about what would it be like to leave the earth, still live, and not pay rent ever again? What would it be like to participate in a bigger picture of the greater broad of humanity? What if they're taking 144,000 of us away until the earth is no more and then bring us back? Would I stick around for all of that? I would be scared, but I thought about it tonight. If that's a real thing, I would accept a new assignment and I too would go. I would go because I would love to participate with the chosen ones of nice people. I would go because if it means I could hug people all day, I would go because it would mean if I could learn that the plants talk, even though I got a plant that is like looping over, but it won't die. So my money plant, my cat goes in my money plant and tipped it over. I thought about that tonight and I thought I would go. I would go to be a part of a bigger, more beautiful system. Because this earth world, it's been so bad. It's been so bad, God. So, yeah, I think I would go too. Free trip. Land of milk and honey. I literally have a card that says Land of Milk and Honey. I'm in my 60s. She-Rock, you in your 60s? I say, why not? Maybe that's a good point. Oh, I don't have my cards here. I literally have a card that says the Land of Milk and Honey. Let me see if I can find it. It's actually a very good card. Here it is. I think you're right. I think, especially in our group, maybe they'll take 60-year-olds because the children are going to need mature, loving people to guide them through while they recalibrate Earth. I think you're right. The movie Cocoon. What's the movie Cocoon about? I feel like I saw it. Oh, I forgot. These cards got wet, so they're a little sticky last time. Oh, see? Milk and Honey. The Land of Milk and Honey. Let me get the book, but the thing might die. I think my only thing is, can I eat? I just want to eat. So, would I be able to eat off the land as much grapes as I want to? It's all. I just want to eat. All right. And share eating. Number 51, 191. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Meaning, if we decide to go with the aliens, our needs will be met. We won't have to worry about anything. You've entered a sweet time in your life. We're enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. See, I don't want to go with the aliens if it's ambitious. That's what Earth is. When all your senses are awake to unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone. Wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to nourish in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are living a part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. That was really good, seashells. Um, I agree. The aliens can take me on vacation, not on an expedition. Remember, I think if you decide this, you're never coming back. Like, who knows how long it's going to take for the earth to transition from a horrible place back to a lovely place. When Atlantis sank, 20 aliens were left behind, kept alive in large rock like cocoons at the bottom of the ocean. A group of Antareans have returned to collect them, disguising themselves as humans. They rent a house with a swimming pool and charge the water with life force to give the cocooned Antararians energy to survive the trip home. Oh, wow. Is that the movie Cocoon? I never saw it. Elderly people were getting juiced up and younger via alien cocoons submerged in a pool. What? Y'all gonna make me watch that movie Cocoon. What's the planet Bruno? What's that? Live like an actual human. What a dream. Right, Noel? So look at that. We're all kind of willing to What dating question, sweetie? We still need good D in the apocalypse. I think sex is a human experience. I don't know how anyone else procreates, but I guess I don't know. Well, I can't promise. I think we might feel that same euphoric feeling of sex in different ways. And I think it's going to be better than sex. But I can't say whether or not we can or cannot have sex. That's up to the aliens and God. I don't know. I know I'm not against it. Yes, the movie, We Are Our Ancestors. All right. So I'm going to look up Cocoon. I'm sure it's on Netflix somewhere. And I got rid of Netflix, but I'll get it back. All right, guys. Are you guys good? Because my battery's about to go. Are you good? Did we learn something tonight? Are we less fearful? Am I going to see you there? Let's survive the energy changes. That's what's going to be critical, surviving the energy changes. So find some mantras on YouTube. Get some earplugs. Get some earplugs. All right, God. I gotta get going. I'm so tired right now. I love you. And we'll go over this again. Love you. Call me for your own personal reading. Absolutely. I will meet you. I will meet you on Planet Alien. I made Planet Bruno up. Oh, because we don't talk about Bruno. Fingers crossed we will see one another. Wouldn't it be amazing? Who knows what's about to happen? Good night, Miss Shanna. What I don't want is for anyone to carry fear. That's what I don't want. Do not carry fear. All right. 213-458-7408. Subscribe so we can be spiritually alert. Just subscribe until October 30th. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.